Hello everybody, we are here at the Design Week with
Domagoj Jukac, head of BMW Design.
And what is the BMW Creative Journey?
We wanted to actually showcase here how design process works. We didn't want to show here a final design product. We wanted to show
The inspiration?
not inspiration. So how a design process starts and works at BMW. So at first we are in Milano. Milano is like the biggest design fair. We want to have an exchange with people. Yeah?
Okay.
And so this journey shows actually how, when we start with an idea, what happens in the mind of designers. So at first you have to give away everything what you think to know about the future, to be able to create from zero, tabula rasa. Yeah? And so this one we wanted to visualize with this car wash. Like you go through and you wash everything away what you think is your perception of luxury. Okay. We are in a luxury
and you are
street.
ready for the new, for the future.
Exactly, exactly. And then you come in and then we start the story. So wash away everything what you know, and this is then the way how you can create new. Because otherwise you have always the weight of the past and you cannot create something new. Because you always look behind and until you don't know what's better, you will always copy the past.
Now everybody talks about the vintage culture, but vintage is not good for the new design?
I mean, vintage culture is often probably when there are no new ideas, you take, because in art, it's
you
always
take inspiration from
you
the past.
take always. I mean, there's always like a renaissance. Yeah, you take always. Then you go back. Then you go forward. Then you go back. And then there's always a time when you take again. What we can take from the 70s, and then, but it's never the same. So when you look now something what's vintage,
you take an idea from the past.
You take an idea, but then you have, for example, you are in a digital world, so you have iPhones. So you don't copy it directly. You take certain things. What was the idea in these times, and then you create something new.
It is not the first year for BMW here, the Design Week. What means the Design Week in general, and this week in Milan from BMW?
I mean, BMW and culture is something what is very strongly linked to each other. So BMW, we make so many things where we don't talk just about the products we are selling. Yeah, we have so much impact in art. Yeah, that we also invented art cars. That we give our cars to artists to express their art on our cars, and so to create something new. Milano Salone di Mobile is the biggest design fair, so it's full of creative minds, and this is a nice base where we can open up our values,
demonstrate the creative value of the brand.
Yeah, on one hand, but then to invite people to share and to let them inspire us and to see what people think. It's an exchange. Yeah?
Okay,
so this is really important.
You speak about the culture of the brand. What means the culture for you?
Yeah, the
BMW.
The culture. There is one thing which is really defining for BMW is what is in German Freude am Fahren, which is the sheer driving pleasure. You know, it's this always. It was always fun to drive.
Okay.
But fun doesn't mean just driving fast. If you think about people in the future and then traffic jam, BMW should always offer pleasure.
Yeah.
And this is a very important
sporty brand, but a pleasure brand.
But so it can be sporty. Yeah, of course. The M3, the pleasure to drive the M3 is to drive very fast.
Okay.
But people who buy an X3, they don't go to a track.
Okay.
But they still buy the car and they want to feel the same excitement.
The feeling is the same.
The feeling is the same. And so the culture to be a brand which is opened to invite people, to listen, to be human-centric, to be really what is the need of the final customer. Because what we want to achieve is actually from I want customers, there I need customers, and there I want customers. I need a car, because I have to move from A to B. But that's not people who would pay so much money for a car. You have to find people who want a car. And to reach this, you have to understand really what humans is moving.
It's more important for the new generation to find a car that is a car with pleasure to drive?
No, I think it's for everyone.
No, okay.
It's for everyone, because a car doesn't matter what changes in future, but a car is a great achievement of mankind because it's self-determination. You can take Uber, you can take a bus, you can take a taxi.
Okay.
But car, when you are 18, you drive with a car. It's freedom.
Yeah.
And still, today, you take your car, it's your favorite space, you move wherever, and therefore, it's so important.
It's a way to express yourself.
It's also.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Grazie.
Yeah.